Hey there, tennis fans. I'm Grace Carter, and this is Tennis Now, presented by Tennis Express. Tennis Express, order today, and it ships today. Comeback king Rafa Nadal says he can't see it. He just doesn't think tennis is going to come back in 2020. He told Spanish publication El País that he thinks tennis will eventually pull the plug on this season. And with international travel being restricted, Nadal says this year is pretty much already a loss. He says at this point he's actually a little more concerned about the 2021 Australian Open and whether it can go as scheduled next January. As we tape today's news, the ATP and WTA have extended suspension of the pro circuit until at least July 13th. Wimbledon has canceled for the first time in 75 years. Roland Garros moved from May to September 20th, a week after the U.S. Open ends, if there is a U.S. Open. Rafa says even if tournaments do try to play without fans, he is doubtful that tennis can resume because travel is just a big issue. Of course, he says to play, you have to travel. You have to travel every week. You have to stay in hotels and go to different countries. As of our taping, the USTA said it's going to make a decision about the U.S. Open sometime in June. Main draw action is supposed to start on August 31st. Will that happen? Will the tournament date be moved, or will they decide just to cancel? As for his part, Rafa has donated money to coronavirus relief efforts in Spain. He also helped launch the Red Cross Response Project, connecting athletes, artists, and companies in an effort to contribute 11 million euros to pandemic relief. Rafa says one of our greatest assets as humans is our adaptability, and he says people all over the world have shown that by adjusting to new safety measures to fight the virus. But he says he does fear that this crisis will also expose humanity's weakness, which he says is our forgetfulness. Rafa says it's very important we all learn a lesson from the pandemic and proceed with an attitude of gratitude. I like that. Rafa says keeping a routine is helping him cope with all of this new normal stuff. He is training twice a day, once in the morning and once in the afternoon, and says he's also stopped watching the news. And for him, that has been very important. Amen to that. So, do you agree with Rafa? Do you think tennis is over for the season? Sound off in the comment section below, and we'll see you next time.